What's up guys, Nax Tech here, and in this video I thought I'd do a web browser comparison between my Nexus family. So this is kind of like a little fun video, you know, it's not going to be the most scientific test or whatever. I've only got two hands, so it's going to be difficult to actually do them. Let me just go ahead and introduce them. So we've got the LG Nexus 4 on the left here, the Nexus 7 in the middle, and the Nexus 10 on the right. We've got an S4 Pro, which is a quad-core chipset of 1.5 gigahertz per core. We've got a Tegra 3, which is again a quad-core chipset, which is rated at 1.3 gigahertz. And the Nexus 10 on the right is a dual-core Samsung 5250, I believe, rated at 1.7 gigahertz per core. So yeah, I'm going to do a web comparison and see who's going to be the fastest. I'm going to use Dolphin in all of them because it's my favorite browser. As you can see, this is going to be really difficult to hit all at the same time. So it's not going to be the best test in the world, but it's the best I can do. So we'll go ahead and open these at the same time. Pretty much a tie between the 10 and the 4. The 7 was a little bit behind. So let me go ahead and clear the settings in all of them so I can make it as fair test as possible. There we go. So now we have no previous data or anything like that. So we'll go back to the home screen. And I'm not going to make you watch me type in all the web addresses. So I'm going to skip to when they're all entered in. And then I will press go all at the same time, or try to. So here we go, guys. I've got the Verge and all the address bars. Now I've got to go ahead and try and hit go at the same time. So this could be quite inaccurate, but let's just give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Pretty tight. And on the 10 first, followed by the 4 and then the 7. Pretty damn close though. That's pretty much what I expected. The 10 was quickest with its 1.7 gigahertz dual core, followed by the 1.5 gigahertz quad core, followed by the 1.3 gigahertz quad core. Let's just go ahead and check out the overall responsiveness of the page. Very nice on the 10, really responsive. Really nice. So on the 7, you can see some blank spaces, but overall still nice. And the 4 is also pretty damn good. Pinch to zoom, very smooth on the 10. Doesn't look like it's dropping any frames there. On the 7, still smooth, but not quite the smoothness of the 10. You can see that there. And the 4 is again very smooth. It's annoying that it has this little bug. I can't really pinch to zoom that well on it. But yeah, so the 10, the 4, and the 7. Let's go ahead and try another website. Okay, so I've got Android Central in all the address bars. Again, let's try and hit the go. 1, 2, 3. Pretty much the same time there. 10's first. Followed by, that was tight. I don't know what, you'll have to tell me which one won there. It looked really tight between the 7 and the 4. They're actually all continuing loading, so let's see who finishes first. See the spinning bar. The 4 finished first, followed by the 7, and the 10 just finished now. So it appeared on the 10 first, but it finished loading on the 4. That's quite interesting. So go ahead and check out the 10 again here. You can see very nice. Very smooth. The 7 is also very good. Smooth, but not as smooth as the 10 there. Sliding around. And the 4 is again really smooth. Let's go ahead and play this clip here and see which one plays it first. 1, 2, 3. 10. 7, 4. So there you go.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the Android Central Podcast. It's episode number 117 for Thursday, November 29th, 2012.
Pause.
Crap, it's almost December. Oh, I can't believe it.
Okay, it doesn't want to pause, so I'm going to go ahead and get up the next website. And so here we've got the bbc.com loaded into all of them. Let's go ahead and try and hit this at the same time again. The 10 definitely seems quickest, followed by the 4 and then the 7 there. I think that was right. It's kind of hard to look at all three at the same time, but okay, there is no scrolling on this website. They're all really, really smooth, you can see. I just think the 10 is smoother. I don't know why. It looks smoother to me and feels smoother. But they're all really nice though. I'm quite impressed with the 7. I thought it was going to be a bit further behind the other two, but it's not too far. So yeah, let's go ahead and try one more website then. And we're ready, guys. I've decided to load up apple.com on Nexus devices. So probably the least place you'd think you're going to find apple.com, but it was easiest to type. So let's just chuck it in. 1, 2, 3. The 10 followed by the 4 and the 7 is still going. And there you go. That's pretty much what I expected at the beginning of the test. The 10 to be followed quickly by the 4 and then the 7 to be a bit behind. But all are very responsive. You can see how responsive they are. In terms of web browsing, I think I've got to give it to the 10. I prefer doing stuff on the 10 due to the fact that it's got the higher resolution screen, a bigger screen, and it just seems smoother. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that was my web browser comparison with the Nexus family. Not really a scientific or accurate test, just a bit of fun. And it looks like the Nexus 10 comes out on top, followed by the Nexus 4, and then closely the Nexus 7. So yeah, guys, see you later.